Just a pilot in his cockpit seated. Black leather on his ass, keep a hustler heated. Weed is engaged.
All right, we're heading to the track. My wife is supposed to come, and I believe she's gonna bring the Challenger, and I'm trying to get her to race, so we'll see if that actually happens. But look, I'm just barely on my way and the car already stalled. That's great.
Turn left on 5.
There we go. Okay, while I'm driving, I'm multitasking and getting my stuff set up. So I got the V-Box right there, got the GoPro right there. I'm just driving slow because I got these drag radials on here, and I know it's not super smart to, you know, go full speed in them. So I don't want to wear them out prematurely or risk them blowing out or something, because they're not super inflated. I don't know what they're at, but it's not a lot. So the plan is to I'm gonna activate the cars thing, the V-Box, and then with the track, and then we'll see what it goes. I mean, we'll see if we'll test the 0 to 60 on the V-Box and see if that's accurate compared to the track, and see if the performance pages timer is accurate. And here we are pulling up at Royal Purple Raceway. I'm slightly worried about the car, and I haven't gotten the drive shaft yet, so it's still on the factory drive shaft. So if I launch it too hard, it might break the drive shaft, but come on, we know that's not going to happen. I can never launch this thing hard, so I think the odds of that happening are really low.
Get you to print and sign, man.
Hello.
What's your racing?
Racing.
Here you go. Oh, it matches your car tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you.
There's RP. Let me go hit him up and see if anyone's teching yet. Is tech open right now?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go tech this first. Got a sick 5.0 right there. Vet. The lighting is absolutely horrible because it's sundown. Oh, junior dragsters. I really want to get one of those for my kids, or some of those for my kids. 2 of them like that. How badass would that be?
Anybody from Super Pro and Nobots that's in the shootout, that's going to be your first time trial as well. So you can go ahead and start making
Let that baby cool off a little bit. I'm gonna go look around.
7 and 8. Friday night.
Who's Demon?
I don't know where you went. He's walking around. Him and the guy right here in the truck are together.
Okay, I'm gonna go get in lanes right now. I just want to make sure the car's not leaking a bunch of crap, and it's not. So I don't know what that liquid is that was coming out. I really have no idea. It didn't seem like pure oil. It seemed like oil and water mixed, but to be like dirty oil and water, like transmission fluid or something like that, I don't know, man. All right, we're about to get our first run in. Don't get to race RP this time, but hopefully soon. So I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but we got it in track. The transmission's in track. Paddle shifters are on. Traction control is off and steering's in track. So it's in complete track mode. Thank you.
No problem.
Oh my goodness, I ran a 12.0 at 115 with a 1.9 60 foot. So obviously I need to launch it significantly higher. And that's just not very good. 12.0, 115, why is it so slow? So I got the taser cool down mode running, try to cool it off. Just made my first pass and it was pretty bad.
How'd you do?
I did an 12.0. 12.0. Wasn't
I got a better. I think I got the same. You got a what? Oh, here. I better go look at. Oh, that's mine. That's yours.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, okay. You were in the vet. You ran
Yeah.
a 12.9, both at 115.
I busted traction, and I did. You know, I'm still trying to get used to the way this fucking car's got traction control. So you can actually take the car, put it on traction control, and then you can change it to wet dry.
Yeah.
So you can eliminate some of it. I'm not a driver. I'm not going to drive that car without traction on.
Yeah, no, I know. It's well, not on stock tires at least.
Stock tires, no traction control. I ain't doing it, you know, because it'll get squirrely at 60 mile an hour.
The weather's
about the best you'll get on that car because it's bone stock.
The weather's not too good right now. Our DA is 1983, so that's it's not good.
David, can we watch Daddy race one more time?
So again, that means slick tires lane 7 and 8.
No, we can't watch Daddy race one more time.
Lane 7 and 8.
I think we're about to go right now, so maybe after I make this run, you guys can just go. You don't like have to wait for me or anything.
Okay.
Did you film it?
Race car here. This is an open
I
test
couldn't
session
miss that.
for the shooting out with slick tires. How do you get to keep playing so
What?
tonight?
Oh, same time, Picky?
So slick tires, I need you lane 7
It's
and
not
8.
as easy as it used to be. You're heavy now, dude.
They're both well over 40 pounds.
For
Okay, let's go sit so we can watch Daddy run again.
This is your final
So this is the Corvette that I raced earlier. He ran decent. He ran a 12.9, but he said he couldn't, like the traction control thing, he had a hard time with it. You know, it's the normal stuff where people have a hard time just getting things to work correctly. And then at the top end, it started like shaking a little bit. So I don't know if it's these tires or what.
Did you get them balanced?
No, and I'm not sure the pressure that's in them. So I'll just run it the way it is.
What'd you run? 18 pounds? Or?
I don't know. I have no idea what they're at. I think one's lower than the other, actually. No, they look about the same.
Yeah.
I just had a lot of work done to it. Put those slicks on it. That one looks like it's about 15 pounds. This one's like closer to 20, so I guess I'll lower this one a little bit. Okay. So they're both like right around 15, give or take. I can launch it a lot higher than I did. I launched it pretty low. Yeah, this guy ran an 11.1, I think. RP? Check out what's out here. This tire setup looks beautiful. Makes me wish I would have gone with the 15. This looks so like aggressive. Nice V here. RS. Evo in kind of a little bit of rough shape. Look, he's got a laptop collecting data. Means business.
Lane 7 and 8.
I love these diesels. Awesome. Those look pretty cool.
Man, how are you?
Good, how are you? So what I'm gonna try now is I'm gonna try to do the fuse thing that everybody's talking about, or always talks about. It's not gonna be like the best test because who knows what it's gonna do, but I'm willing to give it a shot. All right, let's try it. Fuse 31. F31 should be this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fourth one over. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that 25 amp right there. Alright, pulled the fuse. Not sure how long the fuse needs to be out. What does the car do? Will it turn on without that fuse? That is a no. Won't let me turn off the damn car now. Alright, well let's just put it back in.
Racers, if you don't run on the racetrack, they're going to let you do a cleanup. So you need to go to lane 7 and 8 now.
David, look.
Alright, got everything running. Thank you. That was 11.75 at 116 with the 1792 60 foot.
Okay, you'll help me get out?
Yeah. So they're leaving. Here, give me a cold start.
Okay, you ready?
Or it's not cold.
Not cold, but ready?
Yep. This car's actually really cool. I like how it looks. I wouldn't want one, but I like how it looks.
He has to pull my car out because I can't. Okay, bye.
Bye. Okay, so let's look at some data now. We got a few data points. That was, I just made my second run. Riley's right there. I think he ran like a 12-1. He's having some problems on the launch. I raced some crazy race car. It looks like he screwed up. So I just drug him. I mean, he barely even went. So 60 foot was a 1792, which is a little bit better. I still need to launch it harder because it still seemed to kind of bog, so I can go a lot harder. But the mile an hour is only 116 still. I don't know why. I mean, it's got to be down on power, so I'm probably going to take it to go get dynoed and stuff to figure out what we got going on, because it shouldn't be. I mean, it shouldn't be trapping 116. I don't know why. I mean, it trapped 120 before, and I know it's a little bit hotter, but I mean, it's 88 right now, and decent humidity. I don't think it's super high, but it's not low. But anyway, let's look at all the data points. Okay, so here's what we got on the V-Box. 60 foot on the V-Box was 189. The real one was 179. I don't know if they're calculating it like identical because of the rollout and the beams and all that, so that's hard to say whether or not that's accurate. But 0 to 60, 3.48, and this has 3.6, so not too far off. 0 to 100, 8.21. 0 to 100 here, 8.3, so still pretty accurate, not off by much. Let's look at, do we have 8th mile? Yeah, 8th mile, 7.64. This has 7.6, and the actual was 7.568, so all within the same ballpark. And then of course the quarter mile, this has 11.82 at 117.3. And the track has 11.750 at 116.12. And this has 11.7 at 115. So they're all, I mean, you can take that for what it is. I think as far as accuracy, the track is obviously, you know, they're going to have their own intricacies of the track that might not line up directly with the V-Box, but it's still pretty close. I went all the way up to 123. Oh, so there you go, 0 to 60 and 3.48. That's pretty good. It could be better, of course. Yeah, next time I'm just gonna have to launch it a good amount higher. I might even try the launch control. I don't know why it's down on power. I did the fuse reset thing. That didn't seem to make any difference. I definitely need to get it dynoed, and hopefully we'll be able to see how the AFRs looked on here during the run. Let's see what the DA is at this exact moment. So there's our DA right now, 1860. So the humidity is at 65%. Temperature's 84. Anyway, so that's what it is. Let me take a picture and throw it on Instagram so everybody can see. But very unimpressive.
Hey man, when you get up there, tell them you want to race me, and they'll pick our lanes for us. I got right behind you.
You're right behind me?
Yeah, I'm right behind you.
Okay.
You will see my way.
No, that works. I'll tell him.
All right, man. Good luck.
Thanks. You got me. See, your time was quicker, so I consider that a loss for me.
You beat me off the tree.
I did, yeah, but you still ran a 10th quicker.
I didn't know he was going to do it that fast. I looked up and they were already coming down.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, we got to go.
I figured you were going to treat it all perfect, so I was just trying to do as good as I could.
Yeah. That was a good run, dude.
Yeah, it was. They're like super close.
How was your run? Like, feel good for you?
The car is going, it's slower than it should be. I'm gonna take it to a dyno and try to figure out what's going on, because it shouldn't be trapping at 116. Take care. Okay, that was a fun run. That was against Riley from RP Productions. Cool guy. So I ran an 11.949 at 115, and he ran an 11.836 at 121.66. So he smoked me on the top end. I 60-footed slightly better than him. Just still pretty bad 60-foots for what this car has on it. But it does this stumble thing when it takes off. I don't understand it. Yeah, you can see it right here on the 8th. I was ahead by a little bit, and then but you know, he was trucking ahead. He was already at 96 and I was 92. So he got it. I mean, I got the win because I cut a better light, but you know, that doesn't. I ran slower, so to me that's a loss. Good run though. And for our data, before he erases it, let me check this out. 0 to 60, 3.8, 0 to 100, 8.6. And let's see what our data here shows. 0 to 60 is 3.65, and that says 3.8. So it's a tiny bit off, not a big deal. 60 foot, 195, which I think lines up pretty good with this. This is 186. And yeah, that's basically it. 116, 12.0, 116 is what this says, and my actual run was 11.949 at 115.1. So it's yeah, we're right in the money of where we should be. So you guys see here, it's decently accurate. It's not 100%, but it's close. It's close. I mean, you look at my 0 to 60s, 365 on this one, and that says 3.8. So if anything, it's slower than it should be, because I have yet to see this thing read a faster time than the V-Box. So it's got to be pretty accurate. And same thing with the track. I mean, it doesn't give you decimals, which is part of the issue, because it's obviously just rounding up. Okay, so I think that's gonna be it for now. Hopefully, watching this video, you guys got some cool footage, because I didn't have anyone to film for me this time, because it was kind of impromptu. I just decided to go like yesterday. so I didn't have much exterior. I think my wife filmed one of the shots, so hopefully at least on the last run, maybe Riley got something, and then we can put that up, but we'll see. I think that's gonna be it for now. Definitely car isn't running the way I feel it should, so I think the best thing to do is just take it to a dyno and see what it's making, and if it's down on power, then see why, you know, maybe look at the FRs or something. I'm a little disappointed. I thought it would do better. I mean, my 60 foots are just okay. They're not, you know, just everything's bad. All right, that's it for now. Take care. Super hot out here. 88. Peace.